So
yeah, not that long. We got right to it. We were like, let's just see something real quick.
When was the strap introduced? Proper. Hey guys, welcome back to Proper. I'm your host Alexis.
And I'm your proper guest, Kia.
Okay, you guys, we're going to set the tone. We're going to jump right in. Nothing new here. You know the fucking vibes. We jump into the vibe and then we go through our proper low and our proper high of the week. We go through our PR, proper recs of the week, updates if we have them, and then our proper topic, our PT. Yammy. So right now we're in Austin.
Austin 512.
Where we used to live.
5 years ago.
Yes, 5 years ago, which is crazy. This whole time we've been like reminiscing of like what life used to be 5 years ago.
All the vibes. Austin was different.
It was different. We were
different. It was a different time.
We were different.
It was a different time.
So it's how has our trip been here?
I mean, out of 10, I would give it a solid 8.5. And that's just me being real. That's just me being real. That's pretty good.
That's a really good depiction. She's also a Virgo, but September Virgo.
Big V.
Right.
For Virgo.
And for other things. Which we'll get into. We're talking gay shit today, you guys. Who's excited? Woo! Kia's excited.
I am the head gay.
She has said gay shit. We, just to preface this episode, we did toke a little bit. And I hadn't had, if you can't tell, I haven't had tobacco in a while. And we did a blunt, like a real.
Honestly, the trip was impacted a lot around the smoke.
In what regard?
In the regard that it's just been a struggle. It's just been a struggle out here just to even, get the proper high.
No, yeah.
So it's been, don't even play with me.
Don't even fucking play with me right now. I think it might be dying. I think it might be dying. So just hold it close, and then if not, then we'll work with it. We're gonna work with the fucking vibes. You hear me? Like it's just me in the studio right now.
Right. We're on the road.
We're on the road. No tour manager. Like
just us.
But anyways, so it's 95 degrees. It's Sunday. We fly out today, and we were like, we have to talk to the proper girls. Kia and I have known each other since
we go way back.
Hi, this is
TBT.
That's so niche. So we've known each other a very long time. She went to college in Alabama.
Roll Tide.
Right. Obviously, I had to get that out the way within the first 5 minutes.
Wow, that is very on brand.
And then I stayed home for school. So then we reconnected when we lived in Austin together, and we lived together for a little bit over a year.
Yeah.
Anyways, proper fucking lows of the week. Let's bust them out, girl.
Okay. Are you? Gas goes first, I guess.
Yeah.
My proper low?
Mm-hmm.
My proper low of the week is it's been hot as hell in Austin. Hot as hell. There's newspapers out about it. It's hot as hell. So that's the low because we're Florida girls, but not this kind of heat. Texas heat is different. If you know, you know. So we've been out getting our steps in on the water. Yeah, like you can't even reuse your clothes. No, it's that type of hot. You're sweating like it's everywhere. So that's my proper low because it's been too fucking hot. I do love the heat, but we've been tired. Yeah, we've been real tired. Yeah. I would say my proper low is having to go back to work. But the way I've overcame it is being grateful that I have a job in this economy. That's all you can do. Although it's not what I want to do at all by any means. And we're not going to make it last at all. I just hate that I fly in at midnight and have to work. Get to work. Get to that check. Well, I'm just. And you would do a 2 for a check. I do a lot for a check. And we'll talk about it. That might be your proper high. Proper high is, how I got here, honestly. You know what? Yeah. Alex Fifth is faithful. You know he never responded for the pics? That's too bad for him. That's too bad for him. He will. That's too bad for him. He will. But what's your proper high? My proper high is obviously this is our first vacation together. Yeah. I'm like, would you even describe it as a vacation? I mean, we're somewhere that's not home together. Like we've never. It felt like normal. Well, because we lived together. Yeah. But I think just because we just have never gone somewhere
and like met together. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right. So technically it was our first vacation. I mean, it's not the islands or nothing, but
soon.
But my proper highs is getting to pop out for the one time. It was, I mean, rest in peace to Nala Bean. But this trip was a lot. Like it was a lot of memories. Like 5 years.
5 years
Think
ago?
about your life 5 years ago.
I was 25, 26.
I turned
like
23
between 24 and 26.
Yeah.
And you were 23 to 20.
No, I turned 23 in Austin.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now I'm turning 29 in September.
And I'm turning 30 in August. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Time flies.
When we were roommates, I obviously had Nala and she has Jace. And Nala and Jace, like, we say grew up together. Because, I mean, their life is short at the end of the day.
Right.
So even a year and a half just felt like part of their, a big part of their lifetime.
Like the only dog she's ever respected.
Yeah.
He, like, loves her. Like, he's like,
yeah, that's my fucking sister.
Yeah. So they got to live here together.
Yeah, so coming back here after so long and having all the memories of Nala and like the memories of what life was, the life we've built since.
Yeah, that's the craziest part. Like
the life we've built
feel
since,
like
for sure.
A lot of people don't often like reminisce on or reflect on their life. And some people have been 5 years ago. Some people are in the same spot they were in. 5 years ago. But it's like, imagine how, like, that's a long time.
I literally went from working in tech, I was working at Indeed, we worked at Facebook together, to now living in New York City, Brooklyn, working in social media in every capacity, in influencer marketing in every capacity.
And I've lived in 2 states since then.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And now you're gay.
And now I have a girlfriend. So a lot has changed since Austin, because
a lot has changed
between Austin and my girlfriend. That was a whole bunch of
men,
other stuff.
Yeah.
Discovery.
So that's our PL/PH of the fucking week. So make sure you fucking tap in and you tell me what your PL and PH of the week is, because it's summertime. So I know there's an energy shift.
Yeah.
We just fell out of a Scorpio full moon as well, so the energy has been
top tier.
I've been fucking with the vibes.
Top tier.
Honestly, I've been fucking with the vibes.
Yeah.
Okay, any PR for the week? Proper Rex.
What's something I would recommend? I mean, I feel like I should say to visit Austin. Austin has also changed a lot in 5 years.
Austin has changed a little bit. Yeah, it's upgraded a little.
Yeah, it just depends on what you're looking for as far as a place to live. Like,
it's hot though.
Yeah.
For the lack of bodies of water.
Landlocked.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it's just young, and we were young when we were here, so that's probably why we felt that. And now we're older and it feels different because we're on a different vibe.
Yeah, we desire different things.
But you should visit Austin just to see. People love Austin.
If you haven't visited Austin, definitely visit. If you're looking for like cool city that you've never lived in type, that's like a good transition from being like a southern girl to wanting some city vibes.
Austin. Bachelorette parties be in Austin. People love Austin. Yeah, I think you have to be on a party vibe though. Like, you have to want to be out, party, bar hopping, wake up. Like, that's the vibe it gives here. Like, and that's what we said when we lived here. We were like, we don't be drinking like that for us to be like bar hopping. Yeah. So if you like that, people love Austin. If you're a hippie, you want to live around yourself.
You could just trip anywhere,
lay out in the park
and just trip. I definitely partaken in a park trip,
so
and it was a good time.
Visit 512.
Yeah, but also fuck the 512.
Will I be back? No.
I don't think I would come back.
Yeah,
unless
I saw what I needed to see.
Yeah,
unless it was like if I'm getting paid or something.
Yeah, or something along. Yeah, obviously if I'm getting paid, absolutely. Endorsements. My PR of the week, and again, it's just a proper rec. Could be a quote, which I'm gonna lead with, or a message for the people, if you will. Is gonna be to just, if it feels right to you, do it.
Do that. You know, that was gonna be my proper
rec.
I was gonna be like, no rec. My rec is to just do you, be you. If you want to watch something, watch it. If you want to do something, do it. If you want to
eat something, eat it. If you want to motherfucking take that walk, motherfucking take it. Yeah. If you want to fucking rob a motherfucker, then do it.
There are consequences for your actions.
Hello?
But just no wreck. Just do you. Whatever you want to do, just do it.
As long as you do it and you still feel fine about it and you feel fine about telling your future kids that you did.
But y'all get the point.
You get the fucking gist. If you can still be proud of yourself and still love yourself after any decision you've made, then you've made the right decision. Don't worry about what's right and what's wrong because it's subjective to you. Hello? Anyways.
So that's the wreck. That's a double wreck for me.
Right. Proper update. Last time we talked, I introduced y'all to a couple new characters. I introduced them to NFL, and I introduced them to what his name on here is Wind Up because I met him at that party, the one that I met at the party.
Yeah.
I actually have never said his name to anybody.
No, not to me. I
actually have not saved his number.
Wind up, wind up.
Oh yeah. And so there's not much progression with Line Up. And then with NFL, we kind of came to like
who's we? Y'all or we? Okay. I'm like
we. Now who the fuck is that? To like a layer of what direction we should go with knowing about Miss Girl. Her name is Miss Girl on here.
No, Miss Girl.
Sorry. Yeah. So we got access to seeing Miss Girl's Instagram, and there's a lot to be seen and to be of awareness. Yeah. So we don't really know where to go next.
We'll see. We're just
vibing. As long as I'm proud of the decision that I made, that's all that fucking counts.
Do you?
Because who finna check me? Who finna successfully check me? Because somebody could try. Who?
Successfully? Yeah.
Right.
Honestly, I have no words because the men out here,
it's just
are sus. All of them.
They is sus.
So it's just one of those stay tuned kind of things from my perspective. Like let's just
stay tuned. Yeah, we'll keep them around.
We'll see. I mean,
right. Okay, so let's get into the proper topic of the motherfucking week, which is
what did you decide to name this?
I don't know what to name this segment because y'all know I'm gonna press on the line a bit and y'all just have to follow me.
It's just jokes. Get a life.
Obviously, I'm an advocate if I have a full-on queer.
I have black friends, so
hello, we lived together.
Clearly. But yeah, it's just jokes, just games. We just be chatting shit.
Right. So we just finna be talking gay shit today. Let's get right into it.
What you got for me? 21.
How did you go from and this is going to be obviously a loaded question and we're going to dive in deeper and deeper and deeper the way we like. But
some V on V action.
Right, obvious.
Virgo, I would say.
Oh.
Yeah.
How did you go from dating big black men to petite white women?
I think saying big black men is very generous.
Oh.
Number one, I just want to clear that up. That's very generous.
Yeah, they weren't.
I would just say
because he was big headed,
and that's
it.
All
most
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they all do got a big ass
that's
head.
Generous. I would just say, the complete opposite. Like, I feel like if it's like a scale, it's like black men, black women, black men, white men. Like if it's like on a
it's on the complete other side, 100%. Yeah.
I don't know. I always say when I first saw my girlfriend that there was just like something like about the way that she looked that I was like, obviously she's white, but I was like, it was like different because I've seen a lot of white bitches. I've seen a lot of brown bitches all the time. Right. So I was like, if I'm like stopping and like that's also how I kind of came to my awakening is that I'm like, why am I like
feeling this
looking at a picture?
How old were you when you started to feel that?
I honestly, I don't know probably probably way before I even I didn't know what it was. But I think that now like as I was figuring it out, I was like, as Virgo do, we reflect often.
All the time, all day.
I just was like, why? Like, think about that. Take a second and think about like why you're like scrolling on this girl's Instagram page. Like, is it infatuated the word?
Admiring?
Yeah, admiring, I guess.
Right?
Yeah.
She's so pretty.
Yeah.
I literally did that this morning. Kia's been trying to push the gay agenda on me.
Gay.
I know. Can we bring the word back? I'm just kidding.
I mean, I don't really even use that word.
I replaced the F with the B.
Baguette.
A baguette.
But yeah, it happened often. Like, it was like just like certain girls, and I'd be like, And it's not even like traditionally, like, it's like not even that I have a type per se. Like, I feel like there's a lot of beautiful women. It's just attraction, I guess.
Was there a moment of like consistency where you were like,
all right, okay, this is getting out of hand.
I kind of got a type. Like, I'm developing a whole like.
Honestly, I feel like it all kind of happened like a wave. You know what? What I want to say, and a lot of bitches will say it now. I completely get. I hear all the time, like all these new gay girls, like it's all because of TikTok, like all this stuff.
Because it is becoming a trend now.
It's because the same reason we know so much information now in general is because we didn't see it. We didn't like we didn't have access to all the information. So now that we have access to like, this is what gay can look like, by the way, like this is what
you're right, because it was such on a black and white scale.
Like, I hear girls say it all the time, like, oh, all we had was Ellen. Like, I wasn't thinking that at that period when Ellen was popping, I guess, but like that's what people who already knew they were gay and felt that before, all they had to look at, and they're like, well, I don't look like that.
That's true, because I could easily think like, well, I don't know if I would necessarily be in a relationship with a girl,
right?
But it comes at you fast.
It comes at you fast. Because if you would have asked me 5 years ago, like, I'd probably be like, probably not a relationship. I hear girls all the time like, oh, I could kiss one, but I couldn't date one. Like, that's like the thing. And it's like, but do you know if you could date one? Like, you don't know unless you are
I know,
trying.
I'm definitely living through you. Kia is.
And I was trying.
Very happy.
Yeah.
The happiest, I don't want to say the happiest I've seen you in a relationship.
Yeah. And all my friends are like, when you came out, that made so much more sense because you hated all of
their
them.
Their guts.
Like, one of my friends, Christian girl, was like, yeah, that makes sense because you hated them. You treated them like shit.
Like dirt.
Like dirt. High school. I was like, why is he so obsessed with me? Like, get off me.
She
but I guess I had a boyfriend.
Yeah, she had a boyfriend running after her every period. Let me walk you to class. Head ass. Mind you, he was a football player.
And I would question myself back then, like, why are you being so mean to him? Like, he's just being nice. Like, but it's like, it's what you thought you had to do, like the heteronormative thing. Like, you date boys, like we have fucking Hannah Montana, girl, you date boys, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, the kind of like, you just see that all the time. Like, there was no representation of like, well, it could look like this. That's or true. It could look like this, because being gay is not new. Like, people like, oh, they're coming out because TikTok. Like, people are seeing now, like, oh yeah, I can date whoever. I didn't even know that girls that look like that would be interested in someone that looked like me. Or like, I didn't know I could just go up to a girl and be like, hey, you're beautiful. Where are you from? Just like start talking to them in that way, because we're out here. Yeah. They're out here. All the girls are like, we're all the gay girls. They out here.
Because Kia is in a. What do y'all call it?
Femme for femme.
Femme for femme.
That's what people say.
Relationship. Thank you. There's so many words out here. I'm catching up,
all
you guys.
The lingo.
Yeah, but they're two beautiful, like very feminine women. So that's becoming like a trend now of seeing that sort of relationship.
Yeah, it's definitely more open now.
Would you say you had that awareness? Like, was there something that came up that you were like, I could like feminine women, like I could be gay?
Well, I think that when I realized I was gay and the kind of girls I was looking at, like, they were all just like pretty girls. Okay. Like, it wasn't like some girls have like a mass type where they like girls that like dress a little bit more masculine, have short hair, and like kind of like androgynous even. Like, some girls like, and some girls like, you know, athletes, like that's their type of girl. Or some girl, like it's like a certain type, but the girls that I felt like I was looking at, that was like, wait, I really think she's really pretty, like what the hell, was like girls that I was like, she's just like pretty to me. Like, I'm attracted to her. I think that she's.
Was there something that like gave you that that reassurance or like opening of like accepting?
I mean, in therapy.
Do you guys hear? Proper rap.
When I was, after Austin, I moved to Connecticut in COVID. So I was up there pretty much by myself with a new job. And I had nothing but time. I mean, Connecticut was on New York time. They were like, no one's leaving. Like,
yeah.
I was going places toward the end.
Right.
Once the vaccine was available.
Right.
But yeah, so when that happened, I feel like I'm in therapy. I'm trying to like, how can I work on myself in this time? Going over my past relationships. And she's like, well, you did mention in your little letter to me that you were curious or whatever. And I was like, yeah. She's like, well, based on what you're telling me, it sounds like you weren't really emotionally connected to any of these guys. You just were like, I'm supposed to be dating guys. I'm going to be dating,
I guess,
the guys that I think are cute, I guess.
This is what everybody's doing.
That's what I'm seeing on TV. All the girls I want to be like are doing that.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. So she was like, well, yeah, that's not really how it works. I think that you're at the age now. I was 24 turning 25. So she was like, I think now's a good time to start. This is the perfect time. You're single. You're in a new place. Like, how about you try turning on your hinge to women or, whatever. And I was like,
shout out to the explorative therapist.
I do. I love a inclusive therapist.
No, I love that.
And she's just like, just try it and see. Like you'll never know. And I started doing that. And I was just like, oh, okay. So I like how some of these girls look. Or like, because it's different when you're like, it's women are open on women. Like you're like, no boys here. I can focus on one thing, see what I like, type thing, and like. That's kind of what happened.
So dating wise, like not relationship yet, but dating wise, what would you say is the big difference between dating a female and a male?
The biggest difference is that, well, from my perspective, you just talk way more
with girls.
Okay. And a lot of girls like, oh, it's a lot of emotions, which it is. Obviously, we're just girls. I think the difference is like with boys, like I'm trying to think back to conversations I've had with men, and I'm like, what were we talking about?
So you think it gets past the surface like
way quicker?
Yeah. Okay.
Way quicker.
Even with just dating.
Even with just like talking, like you just feel more like we're just girls. Like, let's just talk.
Yeah.
Like, let's just see the vibe.
Let's just see how we feel.
Yeah. And how my girlfriend and I got together, like we were friends first. Like we were just hanging out as girls, and it's just like you feel like you don't have to like be a certain way, or you can be yourself, and like without that like,
judgment of he doesn't understand me.
Yeah, he doesn't get it. He doesn't think I'm funny. Like, not that I ever thought that, but girls be thinking like that.
Right.
And
never me.
I'm like,
I know I'm funny.
Obviously, that's why you're here.
That's why you kick accolades.
But yeah, I think that's the biggest difference. Like, girls just want to know more. We want to know everything. We want to talk about everything. Like we're women. We have so much to say about everything. So I think that's the biggest difference. Like you feel like you really get to know them.
Yeah.
Instead of like, I feel like with any of the men, like I'm like, I don't feel like even if I've known them for years, I'm like, I don't get it.
I don't even know you, bro.
Like, what are you talking about?
No, literally.
Why are you acting like that?
I don't even understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it really got to that point. Like, quite literally, like, my last straw was me being like,
ew.
Ew. What am I doing here? I had an out-of-body experience. I was like, what am I doing here?
Yeah, like, this isn't even fun. Like
I'm not even excited.
Penis sex isn't even fun. Like, nothing is fun here.
Oh.
Anyway, so relationship-wise, what would you say is the biggest difference? Because you've also lived with a boy for a relationship, and you've done both.
I don't know, relationship-wise. I don't know. I feel like it's just more like having like a best friend and a partner.
Yeah.
Because I know girls that are like, oh, my boyfriend's my best friend, but it's like he has a best friend.
Is he? Because I don't think he's talking to you about the Bravo show you watched.
Yeah, it's just like they don't like they're gonna do their own thing, and like they're men, and like so I don't know, it's just the difference. I think it's just like the main difference is that it's just we just get each other in a different level because we're already girls. And with men, like you don't have to explain, or you have to explain things, but you don't have to explain like a lot of things that they would already get,
right? Because there's actual depth already ingrained. Because she's
instead of like, what's your favorite color? Like, does she know my favorite color? Yeah, she does. But when's the last time we talked about that?
That's funny. So hold on. This is so funny.
Hit me.
This is a little chaotic, and it says proper chaos. What's something you miss, if anything, about dating men? I think the silence is telling.
I think that's deafening.
I think that's it's so loud in here.
It feels honestly like lifetimes ago though. Like that's why it's so weird. It's like it feels like I'm really trying to remember. Like there are plenty of things if I went back to dating men for whatever reason. There's so many things I'd miss about having a girlfriend, and I'm trying to, and I'm trying to think like,
okay, what would you miss about having a girlfriend?
The love, the affection, the attention, like just doing everything together, getting ready together, like
getting ready together. Kia's a girl.
Going out together, like just doing girl shit. Like I'm not trying to do, like I don't want to do boy shit. I don't even know what boy shit is. Like I do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, she loves sports.
Yeah, I'm a huge sports fan. I'll go to like my girlfriend and I go to basketball games together. Like, and she's into sports too. So it's like nothing that, and that's what I've always said. Anything that I looked like when I was transitioning. People were always asking, and I was just like, I just feel like there's just so many more pros
to dating a girl. I'm convinced, you guys. Are you? We should all just turn.
We should just like take them out.
Yeah, take them out and run this shit.
Yeah, we don't need them. Like we don't need them.
And Kia's the type to get what she wants no matter what.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Is that like my mom and I had that conversation about like, well, like what do you see in her all these things? And I'm like, well, all the same things I look for in a guy in a relationship,
she's giving.
I look for in a partner in general.
Right.
Like I want like X, Y, and Z with this person. I want them to be like this. That's what I'm looking for in general. It's not like it, like I just wasn't looking for it in girls ever. Right. Like I just didn't know that was a thing.
That was even possible.
Yeah.
Would you say dating your current partner is what gave you that idea? Or is there like one previous to her where it was like?
I mean, I feel like now I'm so exposed to so many other like
people's lives and stuff.
Yeah, people's lives and people that I met in real life. Like I've been trying to make more like we want to make more gay girlfriends all the time. We're like, hi, like, hey girls,
hey,
like,
are you gay?
Yeah, let's hang out. Like because it's different when like there's a community of people that like understand, you know, what's going on.
Right.
What was the question again?
Hold on.
We were there. I was literally right there on the brink.
Oh, that's what it was. My question was there a moment before your
I've been exposed to so many other relationships and seen so many other, I was like, oh, like I want that. Like, yeah. I want us to be in that. And like, it just made it a lot easier to be like, I could have a girlfriend. So when I was going out, like talking to girls, I'm like, oh, this is easy. Like it's normal. Like there are other girls that are going through the same thing of like, no one knows I'm gay enough. No one knows this. And everyone's sharing their experiences. And you're like, oh my God.
Like we're all
in the same, but
we're all gay.
Just in it. We're all gay. And then just finding out, I'm a conspiracy girl. So like all the celebrities and people that are like gay and like, it's just like, it just makes it more normalized, which it should be
like
anyway.
Kyle Richards.
Yeah, that's a whole interesting thing too. Yeah. And Chrishell, like even just like, like a bunch of like people, Taylor Swift. Don't cancel me, girl. I love you. But yeah, like a lot of like that, we didn't even think of Kehlani, like girls that I'm like, we're all just people. We're all just like, it's perfect. Sierra, Alicia Keys.
Sierra and Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
I think Sierra's happy.
She's happy for sure. She's giving if I was in a relationship like that, like I would be getting what I want.
Yeah.
I'd be getting the life that I want. But she's happy and he's loyal and
maybe
it's easier.
Maybe they're in a violet. Is that what it's called?
Lavender marriage.
Oh, lavender marriage.
Shit. You never know. But yeah, seeing other people obviously made it like a little bit more normalized and like just growing up and being like, I can do whatever I want. If I want to do this or talk to this person, I'm going to do that.
Which I was going to ask that question, like from the beginning, how would you describe your dating history? But it's exactly that. Like Kia's always been the type to know what she wants. And that's something that...
It's strict around here.
It's very strict. That's something that I've learned from her. Like living with somebody if you're a Virgo and you're reflective and you like think about other people and yourself and try to grow in every moment, then you take on what you can learn. And one of the biggest things I learned from living with you is essentially taking the negative context out of being selfish and living in that as like, that is actually the way I should live. Yeah.
I mean, obviously there's a negative side to being selfish. Yeah. If you're putting yourself first.
Right. Like, exactly. And that's something Kia has always done. in a very admirable way.
It's real strict around here.
Yeah.
So
like no regard. Sometimes it still surprises me. I'm like, damn. Like,
and it's funny too because on some gay shit, like it's so much easier to be strict with men because you're like, shut up. Like you're like, no. It's so much easier. And I think that's another reason too. Like when they say that's when you should know that you're gay, because you're just like, because with my girlfriend, I'm like, oh my gosh, like,
I'm sorry,
baby, let me, like, how can I, like, what can I, like, those kind of, like, you just want to, and like you, not,
but with men, you'd be like, I don't give a fuck about what you think right now.
I didn't ask for your opinion. But with a woman, obviously, you want to be like, oh my gosh, like, let me hear what you have to say. Let me, whatever, like, and then with men, you're like, shut your mouth. Like, it's way easier to be strict. So I think that kind of helped me because toward the end, I was like, with men, they had no line to walk.
No,
there was not a margin for error.
I would say bouncing off of that, like what's something that dating men has helped you now with dating a woman?
I get the perspective of some of the emotionally intelligent men that, you know, women, it's hard for me to step outside of the body of a woman, but if I'm looking at it as like, this is a separate woman that I'm with that's having emotions and feelings, that I can get how, as a man, that's very overwhelming sometimes because you're like, damn, like, this is crazy.
They literally just scream.
And as a man, they've been conditioned to be like,
ugh, they freeze.
And they just are like, I'm sorry, and like, whatever.
They leave.
And so I feel like that's helped me because I'm like, okay, she's just a girl. I'm just a girl. Obviously. So I feel like that has helped me like see both sides of it.
Okay.
Because I feel like,
you think like being able to reflect on how you treated men before has now, is that what you're saying?
Well, just thinking like as a human being, like how, like with a woman, like they understand that already. Like we're already living in that. So it's like, I guess to see the perspective of like a guy being like, wow, that's a lot. So it's like, yeah, that is a lot, but I'm also a girl, so I know that that's a lot, and I know how to like how I would handle it versus how a guy would handle it, I guess.
Yeah. So then you just have like both a feminine and masculine perspective. Yeah,
because we both like, and that's the best part of being a woman is like we can shift between our feminine mask energy like all day throughout the day. Like we've been joking, mama, papa, and baby bear. We've all played the role each time this trip.
Yeah.
Like it's been just, it depends on the situation.
We do play every single role rather than a man just playing one.
And the vibes are just off. No, let me stop. Like imagine a man being here.
Ew.
The vibes would be off.
They would be so off.
It's just different.
Okay. So now that we got all warmed up, I think we should get a little dirty. I'm like so curious on so many things. Because I've had like close gay friends who were men, but not women. So like I want to ask all the gay shit. Okay.
She getting nervous because she gay.
What did it feel like? Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay.
Let's get into it.
Is your current partner the first person that you got like super intimate with?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think that plays a factor in where y'all are now?
So I would say yes and no.
Okay.
Because for me, even with men, like I guess I would consider myself still bisexual if we're putting labels on stuff.
I guess if we have to.
But I've always been the kind of person that I could separate the two.
Okay.
But
yeah, you have been.
Yeah, I'm like, that has nothing to do with
pay up.
No, I don't think that, but also yes, because like we're closer because of that, I'm sure, in a sense, because it's just a different, more intimate, like it was never intimate with men.
Yeah.
It was never like.
Okay, so you've never really felt like intimacy with men, even with sex?
No. With nothing. With nothing.
Yeah.
It just was like, we're just buds hanging out.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how it always felt. Every time I'm with my girlfriend, we're girlfriend. Like, you're my girlfriend. Like, hold my hand. Like, come on. With men, I'm just like, there was never like this is my man. Like, my man, I was never like that.
Period.
I was never like that.
That's a big indicator.
Yeah. And I just was like, this is just like, okay, we're just cool. Like,
how long did it take for you to get intimate?
So we actually got together because we were friends for like 2 years, and she one night, little did I know on both ends, I'm telling my friends like, I think I kind of like, yeah, I think
like each other. And on her friends were like, what's going on? She's like, nothing. I don't know if she likes me. So we're both on opposite ends, like not knowing what's happening. But so she wanted to play this card game. She says she sets it up to where it's like kiss your partner. And we're drinking, smoking like we do, and we hang out as girls, as friends. And I was like, kiss your partner.
She was like, yeah.
I said, do you want to kiss me? And she was like, maybe. And I was like, just
tongue
like
first.
That. So from that, it probably to get like really intimate, that was January. Valentine's Day, probably Valentine's Day, I think, was the first time I
so like over. After a month. Okay.
Yeah.
And then how was that like introduction?
I feel like we talked about it. I feel like we do talk about it,
girls.
We talked about it, and you know, just whatever we're comfortable with. We were already so comfortable with each other. It wasn't like that. It just was like a matter of like,
how does this work?
Because I've never been here before.
Right.
So
I haven't had gay sex.
I haven't had to do all this. So yeah, we just like talked through it. but yeah, we just talked through it. So it wasn't anything that it's like it's ever awkward. And even like in general, I think when people say with gay sex, like you have to like talk about it. Okay. It's like you actually care about how your partner feels.
Yeah, duh.
And not just like because that's what is gonna be good for you.
Yeah,
I'm talking to you, men.
Hello,
y'all are watching
because y'all don't fucking listen.
Yeah, they don't listen. So when you're with a partner that you want to like, you both want to get something out of it. You both want to make each other happy. Then you talk about what you need.
So
yeah, not that long. We got right to it. We were like, let's just see something real quick.
When was the strap introduced?
Not very
short after.
Very short after. Like again, we talk about it. We online shop together. We're scrolling in the bed, looking like this one about this one. Oh, this one's cute. Like, do we want a sparkly one though, or do we want like?
That's so funny.
Yeah, like you just talk about it. So it just was like it wasn't short after. We're like, let's just try this and see. She'd been there, she'd done that, so she just was like, this was what I've done in my experience, but we can try.
Thankfully, she's had the experience too,
right?
So it was like,
and I kind of like that because that's like a whole another aspect of it. It's like I still want someone who can like lead in certain ways in the bedroom, or it's like in general in life, like I want someone who's gonna step up and do those kind of things. I don't know everything.
Right.
Contrary to popular belief.
Right.
I
Virgos
don't know
everything.
Right. I can admit that. So I want someone who's like, if I don't know, you should probably know. You should
right.
figure it out.
I need you to figure it out.
Yeah.
Because I do know everything except a couple of things. Yeah. What do you prefer? Do you prefer like in like penetration or just
I honestly
playing with toys?
I think if it depends. Everything's situational. In 2025, there's so many options.
Well, we're playing this or that, so.
I don't know. I don't think it has anything to do with the penetration part because it's just rubber for me. I know my girl does not.
She doesn't fuck with the vibes.
No. Me only. So I'm usually not the wearer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just whatever we feel, whatever. If it's a quick one, if we're like where we are, what we're doing.
A quick one.
Whatever we are. What we are, what we're doing, it just depends on the mood. But
like
I wouldn't
just do it anywhere too.
Yeah,
you can do it anywhere.
Just like boys, guys, you're not limited.
Wow.
You're not limited because also it doesn't always
even more than boys, honestly.
Yeah. She's thinking about it. Guys, help me push her to the edge.
Y'all want me to be gay?
They're like, aren't you already? I thought we already discussed
I know
that.
Because our ex used to push the gay agenda on us as well.
What is the gay agenda?
I honestly have no idea.
There's no agenda. There's always been gay people.
Yeah.
It's just that now people don't care if you look at them crazy.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, that's what I was telling you. I've been doing gay shit kind of like before even heavily doing straight shit. Mm. It's always been like normalized to me, but then I don't know I haven't really connected.
You know, actually, I would say the gay agenda is people thinking that you're pushing being gay on other people, but when you're gay, you have great gaydar, and you can just tell who's gay. You just help people be more okay with it, or you give them, you try to show them it's okay if you are. It's like, it's okay.
Look at me.
Yeah, like, or just in general, it's just like, I'm not saying you could not be gay. I don't
Right,
know.
no.
I'm just saying you're doing this, this, and this. It could be.
You want to name the things I've been doing?
Gay. First of all, she'd be looking at girls' asses all the time.
Who doesn't?
Straight girls.
Straight girls definitely looking at
They don't. They don't. I'm telling you, they don't.
They don't? Y'all don't?
Do you have straight?
I was gonna say, I don't think I got
like
no straight hoes on here.
Probably gay.
Yeah.
They're all gay.
They're all gonna be like, they're not in their heads like, I definitely look at asses.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's another thing?
Scrolling on bitches' Instagrams for days. Calling girls her girlfriend behind their back.
Not too much on me, girl. They know when I call them my girlfriend, by the way.
They don't know what you be saying. You're like, yeah, my girlfriend.
What do you think my type is?
Honestly, I'm still working that out.
Me too.
I honestly don't think I really believe in types, though.
That's true.
I feel like it's
with men,
even when people say on Love Island, like, oh, I don't have a type at first, like, yeah, everyone says that, but it's like, I mean, boys are different because they are gay.
Personality wise, what do you think my type would be?
I mean, they would have to be someone who was like you, but a boy.
You think?
Yeah.
Really?
But a little less silly. I think you get along most with boys that are like playful with you and like silly with you, but are still like men. Like, you like manly men.
I do like manly men.
Yeah.
Are you saying that I'm manly? Because you said I need it. I'm saying girl wise.
Well, I'm saying you be in your masculine energy though.
Yeah.
And it's like, you do want to be a soft girl, but you like being in your masculine energy sometimes. Like, you want to be
try
like,
them both.
Yeah, exactly. So you want someone who's like,
lets me do both.
Yeah, and let's be like, actually, I'm gonna lead, so you can actually sit back. Like,
okay.
Yeah, because you can, because they actually know what they're doing.
Right, because they actually know what they're doing.
Right. So that would be, I think, but you could get that in a girl also.
Oh,
they're out there.
Well,
they are. So she'd be doing gay shit, and just want to let you guys know, from my perspective, my gaydar is like ding 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 ding. It's been that way though.
Yeah, I mean, I guess because of the experiences that I've had thus far, I haven't been like, ooh, the way like I have with a guy.
Right.
Like, I haven't gotten excited.
One
experience.
Experience, because I dated girls before my partner, and I was just like, I don't really feel it with them. Like, I don't feel like
like
you
the excitement,
know the feeling.
like, yeah, you know the feeling.
Like, you know the feeling. Like, and I was hanging out, talking. I'm like, but then it was different with when I was like, all right, I could see something.
Yeah. Here. Okay, so what would you recommend the audience, the class, to do if they were curious?
Just shoot your shot.
In what regard?
In any other way you would shoot a shot.
You think like slide in, like same.
Girls have slid in DMs. Girls have
slid in my DMs recently. Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, like, girls will walk up to you, like, not on some like, hey, girly pop, like, you can't be like that. Mm-hmm. But if they're like, hey, like, I want to talk to you, like, and it's obvious.
I've never been approached by a girl like that.
Really?
I've been approached by a girl to like dance, and I was like, oh, she gay.
Yeah.
And I did it.
Ding, 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 ding. But no, I would just say put yourself out there. I mean, I think it was easy. Like, the dating apps I haven't been on them in a minute now, but like, it is hard to feel like you find someone. But like I said, like, for my experience, I was just like,
right.
And you know, when you're like, let me go on their Instagram and let me stalk a little more. And you know what? I'm not going to lose this connection. I'm about to send. I literally was just like, I'm going to message her and be like,
you shot your shot?
I thought of something to say. I was just like, I got to see what this all about. This is, because I feel something.
Right. Might as well.
I might as well. Yo.
This just made me think of a question. Was there ever a sexual experience you had with a man that made you realize, maybe I would like this with a girl rather?
I mean, I haven't gone back yet. I've only been with girls for like 2 years now. So.
No, I'm saying something with the guy.
But I'm saying back, if I, like, you're saying back then, that would have been better with a girl.
No, like something.
Or like, I really don't like this anymore.
I guess so. Or something that, like, sexually you're like, this would be better with a girl. Okay.
No, not per se. Mm-hmm. But I have had bad experiences where I'm like, why is this just not?
Yeah, we
like, a lot of men aren't good at sex anyway.
No.
But I definitely have had some toward the end where I just was like,
ew,
stop.
With the last one?
With a few of them, I was still, as a lot of them say, like, you just try and keep seeing if it's just this guy, or if it's just how he is, and it's just like, I think it was like a plethora. I think it was just like a sequence of it. I want to say at least 3 over time that I just was like, I don't know if I like want to talk to you. I don't think I like you.
Right.
I don't want to get to know you. I just want this to stop. And I still would,
I think that about every dude I've ever dated.
Yeah.
I thought we all did.
But that's not, like, straight girls don't think that. They want it to work with every guy they're with.
I mean, there's times definitely where I'm like, oh, I want this to work. But even while dating them, I'm like, I actually can't fucking stand you.
Yeah. And I don't feel that way about my girlfriend. Like, I'm like, yeah, we're beefing right now. Or, yeah, but I'm not like, get out of my face. Like, I'm going to throw up.
I'm definitely like, I'm going to throw up.
Yeah, exactly. And that's not a good sign, Alexis.
Well,
and the thing is, I think my biggest hint was that some of them were the nicest guys. Like, some of them toward the end were like really nice men that I'm sure
really had nice men.
Well, that doesn't help either.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. That's when I was like, okay, there's nothing wrong with him. And I'm still like,
this ain't it.
This ain't it.
Damn.
Yeah. When I pulled away from my kiss, because I was like, oh.
Who'd you pull away from a kiss from? Forgot about him.
I went on several dates with him, and I was trying,
dates,
and I remember telling everyone, like, he's so nice. I just don't.
It's just not.
It's really, and I think I told him, it's really not you. It's me. Like, I just don't.
I think I'm gay.
No, I'm sure all of them are have been shocked looking back.
No, honestly.
Or seeing now, I mean, they're probably like,
if they've connected it.
Honestly, I hate that though, because some of the ones that are trash probably like, oh, that's why she didn't like me. But that
it's because you're trash.
You are trash. Yeah. When it was the nice ones, I was like, you just didn't want to be with them. You just didn't want a connection with a nice man. Any girl would probably have died to be with any of the nice ones that I was with that are like, I'll take you here and we'll do this and
you still didn't.
I was like, no.
I actually don't like you.
I don't really want to hang out with you anymore.
Damn, not even hang out. That's true. Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
because even at the end of the day, if my girlfriend and I are beefing, we're gonna sit and watch TV together and hang out. Like,
yeah, no,
because I still enjoy your company, but with the man, I was like, get out immediately. Like, come over. So I can see something
on it real quick.
I can just see something. I'm doing a scientific experiment,
right?
But
you could go. Let go then.
Leave.
Not too much on me now.
You're gonna watch this back and be like, oh my god, I need to open up my Hinge. Did you ever do that?
No, I gave up dating apps over a year ago, so I don't want to get on them at all. But I guess.
But would you change that for a girl though? Would you? It's a different world. It's tough
because like talking to a girl, like I'm always networking and girly popping that like I don't think.
But if you're attracted to them, no, you're not gonna do that.
I don't know then.
If they make you feel something when you're hanging out, you're not gonna be like
twice. And I was like, I can't do this. It was just like I could do it if it's like an in-person organic thing. I kind of feel like the same as I do about dating men on dating apps the way I do about dating women on dating apps. I just like can't have it like be the foundation.
I think that it's just different because it's harder for gay women to meet out in the wild unless they are the I'm gonna come up to you type, because that's what I see a lot, girls, is that everyone's just a little scared. They don't want to get rejected, and
I just don't even know what I like,
and that's why you just take a gander. Honestly, when I opened my Hinge for the first time for girls, I didn't swipe on anybody. I'm so picky. I'm so picky. I'm like, I did not have, like, with men it's like 100 messages, whatever. With the girls, I'm like, no. Like, it's either because it's like, I first of all have to be attracted to you. Like, I have to be feel something
for sure.
You. Instead of being like, oh, she's pretty, girly pop. Like, it's not like that. It's like,
Okay. Well,
so
on that
I'm
note,
just saying, open it up, give it a gander, see what you like. That's what only reason I told you. You don't have to even swipe on anyone. Just see if you like something and then see what they say.
Okay, maybe we'll go on this journey together, you guys.
Open Hinge right now. I'm kidding.
No, because Austin bitches.
No, they're weird. Sorry, guys.
Keep it weird here.
Here only.
But I know some New York bitches, yeah.
And they out, and in New York too, Alexis.
Yeah, they should be fine.
She's giddy already. She's giddy already, guys.
All right, y'all. We got to wrap this shit up. Yeah, we've been talking to you real and raw. We got to put it on protection now. We got to fucking bust it out.
Okay.
So, thank you for being a proper guest. You were so lovely.
That was good to get that out.
Oh, good. Therapy. Y'all hear her?
Go get therapy.
Yeah, or just isn't a proper. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, love you to pieces. Everything will be linked in this description notes. You can find Kia at Kia like the car, obviously.
Period.
But it will be linked in the description notes, so stay tuned there. All codes that I did not mention because nobody actually pays me will also be in the description. So, it's always going to be proper.
Period.
Anyways, I love you guys so much. Stay tuned for next week. Thank you, Kia. Love you so much. Say it back on camera.
Love you.
You guys saw it. That's a wrap.
Because we are sisters.
Yeah, we stand together.